We knew it was coming, but Apple's press conference today, during which it unveiled the new iPad and a whole host of new educational initiatives, was nothing if not a love letter to teachers. We're here at the Lane Tech College Prep High School in Chicago, Illinois, where Apple basically took over a lot of this school to show off a new iPad, which, by the way, looks an awful lot like last year's iPad, but I don't think that's actually a bad thing. It does have Apple's A10 Fusion chipset, which debuted in the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus, so it is a remarkably fast device with 10-hour battery life, which they'll probably exceed, but we'll actually see once we start testing this thing. Plus a beautiful Retina screen. It's a lovely device. It's not necessarily the most exciting thing, but I do think it has a lot going for it with respect to the Apple Pencil. This was, after all, a $99 iPad Pro only exclusive feature that now works on the cheapest iPad you'll be able to buy. And in our experience, it does work pretty well to boot, so I'm really excited to take this thing for more of a spin. Beyond that, Apple also talked up its Everyone Can Create and Everyone Can Code initiatives, which basically do exactly what their names imply. Everyone Can Code provides a curriculum for teachers to get kids really excited about the process of learning how to code, even if they don't want to become developers in the future. The idea is teaching kids to understand and interpret and work with code improves critical thinking and problem-solving skills, which I think we can all agree will become very useful no matter what you wind up doing in life. Everyone Can Create, meanwhile, kind of sort of gives teachers a sneaky way to sneak the liberal arts into basically every subject. Focus areas include photography and drawing and video creation, and these are all things Apple finds very important in modern classrooms. The idea that you're not just an information consumer, you're a content creator yourself. And I happen to agree with that. I don't think you ever understand anything as well as you do when you're putting yourself out there and actually trying to share that information with other people. On the more mechanical side of things, Apple did talk up a few new apps, one of which, Schoolwork, allows teachers to create assignments, send them out to kids, and also, more importantly, track their progress as they're working on these assignments. As a former student, I think the level of accuracy and granularity a teacher can approach tracking their kids' progress with is awesome and a little creepy, because I never did my work on time, and I feel bad for all the kids in there who probably do the same thing and don't need the extra attention. Meanwhile, in apps like Swift Playgrounds, which teaches you how to code in Swift, Apple has said an update will allow students and basically anybody interested in this software language to start developing AR, Augmented Reality code. That's coming very soon and is very exciting because it does seem like one of those things that could fundamentally change the way we teach and learn. Obviously, the one thing we're going to spend more time with after leaving Chicago is the iPad, mostly because it's cheap. It's $329 for you and I, $299 if you're a school or an educator buying it, and that brings in a lot of interesting dynamics. You can still get a Chromebook for less than that, so we're going to continue to see the Apple-Google war being waged in classrooms rage on. What's really interesting to me is the potential outlay. If you're a teacher, if you're someone working in schools or in education more broadly and you want to get set up with iPads, you're paying $299 for the tablet itself. You might need a keyboard for some of these things, and if you want that pencil, you're gonna have to pay $89. That's after the $10 educator discount. You can do a less expensive option like the Logitech pencil, but that's still quite a bit of money to pay per student. Will Apple actually be able to fight off Google where it actually seems to count? I guess we'll find out.